Sanji, I'm about to go. Sanji, I'm about to go. Sanji, I'm about to go. Sanji, hey, Diable Jambe, hey, hey, Diable Jambe, hey, hey, Diable Jambe, hey, Diable Jambe. He don't feat, 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 he don't feat. Catch me in my city. About to get lit. I'm savage and I'm ready. April
What's up, y'all? You know what time it is? It's about to be that time.
All right.
Certified drip.
How we doing today, everybody? How we doing? Shout out to Enter a Name, member for 6 months. Said $330 million drip. Yes. Yes, today we've got the, the full wine drip, the full Onigashima drip. All right. I'm excited. We're feeling lavish. Yes. Thank you so much. I'm seeing all the happy birthdays in the chat. I appreciate everybody that's in here, everybody that came to say hi. You guys are great. Love it. Love it. Yep. My birthday is on Sunday. My birthday is actually Halloween. Yeah, it is. But, we're celebrating today because there's a chapter out. But the funny thing is that we're technically, I feel like I'm going to be celebrating 2 birthdays, in a row because my birthday is 10/31, but next week the chapter is 10/31. So we're here for 10/30, but next week is also going to be celebrating my birthday chapter back to back. Back to back. Oh, man. Thank you, Oda. Thank you. So here we are. Here we are. Man. Oh, man. Shout out to Shan Ingle, said, Troy Boy coming out with the certified drip. Happy birthday, my man. Thank you. Thank you.
Certified drip.
Yeah. Woo. Yep. Steve said back to back like Drake, back to back like the cover of Lethal Weapon for sure. Yep. We in here. So. Oh man, I'm reading all these comments now. This is awesome. Someone just said the gloves. You can't do it without the gloves. The gloves are part of it. Gloves are important. It's all part of the drip, man. It's all part of this. Everybody was like, man, you need to cosplay Sanji. I was like, all right, but I'm gonna do it my way. Okay, I'm gonna do it my way. My way. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. So I appreciate everybody for being here, but let's get to brass tacks. Let's get to business, right? There is a chapter of One Piece, okay? Chapter 1030. So let's get this squared away, okay? Shout out to Dracule, the 8th member for 6 months, said Zoropack. All right. We had a little bit of a lag there, right there, but we should be back now. Okay, One Piece, chapter 1030, the impermanence of all things. All right, so let's see. Apparently, it's the first anniversary of TCB scans. So, happy anniversary to TCB. All right. Always support the official on Sundays. The official will come out on my actual birthday. And I'm just pulling up the OST right now so I can get a little jiggy right here. And bam. All right. Boom. Okay. And I apologize if there is some hissing noise in the background. They decided to turn the radiators on for the first day this year, so it's radiator season. All right. All right, I'm getting jiggy, guys. I'm getting jiggy. Whew. Yeah, that breathing noise is my radiator. Sorry, guys. And it's like the first time it's going on, so it's extra right now. All right. But we should be able to push through it. Yeah. All right. We got Brooke looking at some ants. Fitting. We're close to Halloween here, and then we got Skull Brooke. A radiator is a type of heater, so it pushes the air into the apartment. Okay, so we got I see Apoo. I see Apoo. Okay. Yeah, I'm streaming on Wi-Fi. Do I have a license for all that drip? Absolutely, I am certified. What are you talking about? Of course, I am certified. All right. Away from the battle. You're a Navy spy, from what I can gather. Okay, so this is Apoo talking to Drake. Finally getting some Drake action. Finally. Hold on. You guys still with me? Here, hold on. Let me see. An error occurred. What is this? Okay. We're back. Great. Perfect. All right. Sorry about that, guys. The drip is affecting the Wi-Fi. Heat on Wi-Fi, yeah. So, let's see here. Yep. Okay. So, I'm still on. I just passed the first page. I'm on to the second page. All right. So I was talking about how these guys here are kind of nutty, But the one on the right, the number on the right, I like him. I think he looks hard. All right. So Drake's like, I'm speechless. You honestly think I'd trust you? Trust's got nothing to do with it. This arrangement would be mutually beneficial for us. Okay. So Apoo wants to work with Drake now. Opportunities like this only come around once in a lifetime. Okay, we're moving forward. So that's all we're getting? That's all we're getting? That's all we're getting? I hope they come back to that. All right. Stairs between the first and second floor. Okay, we're catching up with Nami, Usopp, Tama, Camacho. Camacho is being carried by Hamlet and Who's the other person? Is that Daifugu also helping carry Kamachio there? Got Gazelle Man. I love that Hamlet's back. Hamlet's back. We in here. Okay. A yokai. A torso-less yokai. Alright. It's reminding me of Kinemon. Is Law around? Is it like, did Law do this to somebody? Wait, Kinemon, is that you? What the heck are you doing? This is Kinemon. I have to find my allies. I'm an ally. It's me, Usopp. Wait a second. Is this really Kinemon? Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. This is... Wait, what? Alright, hold on. Hold on. Chrissy's bringing me an Ethernet cable.
Yeah.
So let's see if this helps the stream. There may be a temporary hiccup right here when I plug it in. Let's see. Okay. Ethernet's in. Hopefully there's no more lag. There's no nothing. We can stream peacefully. Alright. Whoa, you're bleeding like crazy. Are you alright? He can't hear you, Usopp. This half of him doesn't have any ears. Right. Who's there? Answer me. How's this? That was the crescent mark of the rebellion. So I finally found you. I have an urgent request. I'll go with Hamlet. You guys stay with Tama. Man, you guys... Is this Hamlet saying this? Man, you guys just can't get enough of me. There's passage on the first floor that leads to the attic of the left tower. Poot. Who is saying Poot? Is that Kinemon saying that, or is that Hamlet? Oh, is it the, like, is the torso farting or something? Oh man. Thanks for all the birthday stuff in the chat, guys. Loving it. All right. She is barely clinging to life. Please save her, I implore you. Congratulations, you played yourself. Alright. Wow. Dot, dot, dot from Kiku. Alright. Bear with it a little longer, Kiku. Help is on the way. I still can't believe it. I survived being severed in two. Oh, wow. I suppose Law did not completely reattach my body before. What a miracle. Now please let Kiku be spared. Alright, Oda. This is your story, bro. Hey, Answer me, Kanjiro. Is this Orochi? That's Orochi's voice, but he was beheaded. He seems unaware of Kanjiro's demise. I am here, Orochi-sama. Sounds like you're at the brink, Kanjiro. Yes, the finale. I see. I have nothing but praise. Your performance was masterful. Well.
Yeah, I see. I have nothing but praise. Your performance was masterful.
That is flattering to hear. Can you hear it? The cheers you've earned? For me? Indeed. Unfortunately, the bitterness and resentment rippling through me means I cannot fully appreciate it. Our ancestors remain unsatisfied. Give them a stupendous encore, Kanjiro. Use your painting to depict the burning wrath of the Kurozumi clan. We will have the last laugh. Let them all be consumed by the Kurozumi clan's vengeance. Cast all the stragglers in this castle into the abyss of hell. Drag them as low as our brethren trapped in their graves. Free their souls, Kanjiro! Free us in a blaze of final glory! As you wish. Please enjoy my final show. The Suicide Pact of the Kurozumi clan. Kazenbo! Yeah. Don't touch it, you'll all be roasted. What the hell is this monster? Alright, so I gotta stop for a second. I gotta address this. Because, I mean, we're going to something else after this. Alright. This is alright. Alright. I'm here for it, though. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. As far as I'm concerned, Ashura Doji's still dead. But I mean, like, yeah, I saw someone in the chat said Will of K. Like, yeah, the Will of K is strong, okay? So it looks like Kiku, at the very least, is going to get helped. Kinemon is definitely dying before the end of this arc. Kanjiro is going to die after he does all this. Man. This feels unnecessary, but I'm not the writer of the story, so I'm here to go for it. Oh, man. Emergency reports coming in. A gigantic unidentified specter has appeared on the second floor. All I can do is make as many tiny flame clouds as I can. It's going right through walls. It's like some kind of ghost. Alright, we see the people. The castle's being choked by flames. Alright. Let's get out of here. There's no time to fight. Yo ho 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 ho. Why does this one this mink over, so these minks are helping Robin and Brooke get away on this next page. But one of these minks really looks like Randolph from the Big Mom Pirates, the homie that was a rabbit. So then we've got CP0 closing in. Alright, so they're going to be approaching Robin and Brooke soon. Catching up with Marco, Izo, Kawamatsu. No idea what they're doing, but they're there. Alright, at least the boy Sanji was in the chapter. Alright. There we go. There we go. He was at least he was in the chapter. Goofoo-foo-foo. the Koski forces and the emperors will be undone by their own hubris. I'm assuming that's Orochi talking. So we got an update on Sanji's fight, Luffy's fight, Zoro's fight. Now we're back to Orochi.
I know all about it, Kaido. Your massive armory in the basement stocked with weapons I provided. Light it all up, Kanjiro's, blow them to smithereens. Now hurry back, Fukurokuju, so we can escape. The pirate war is no longer any of our business.
Young master, where are you going? Wow. No, my guy Ryo. Thank you, brother. He said, sorry I can't stay, but hope you have a great birthday, King. 7 out of 10 chapter. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm getting through it. We'll see what happens, you know. Back to we got back to Yamato here. Oh man, Zoe, thank you so much. Zoe said, happy birthday, Randy. I hope you have a wonderful one. I haven't been around recently, but I watched everything retroactively. You're doing great. A mini theory: if Usopp is going to Kinemon and Kanjiro may have died, Fude no Mi hype. I mean, hey, look, I've always liked the idea of Usopp either getting Kanjiro or Kinemon's fruit. Kanjiro, he'd be better off with Kanjiro's fruit, but I could see him taking Kinemon's fruit too. And yeah, I know you've been on that train for a while, so let's see if it happens. So thanks. All right, so we're back to Yamato here. Thanks again, Zoe. The armory is at the very bottom of the castle. I'm not sure I'll make it in time, Momonosuke. You've got to slow the island down, even if it's just by a little. So then we get a little map here. The map is showing us the armory. We're seeing the bombs. We're seeing the cannons. We're getting a full picture of everything here. What we're not seeing is the tunnel that is used to get everything up. All right. Back to so it looks like Yamato is kind of in the front area. Oh wait, is Yamato about to like get hit by this Ikoku sovereignty? This is kind of crazy. Oh man, we got our boy Lid over here. We got the boy Lid getting shot out using his attack that he built everything to fight Kaido and Big Mom up top. The same mech getting shot out. Let's start with you, kid. Oh, this is interesting. Hey, Trafalgar, can you awaken your ability? Flashback. I'm not used to it yet. I'd only use it if I were near death. It burns too much energy to use in a real battle. That's crazy to think that we haven't seen Law's Awakening, and meanwhile this dude is like creating giant rooms and teleporting 9 people to, through a storm and all this kind of stuff, and that's not the Awakening. Wheezy Bird. Oda with a lot of L's today. Yeah. He was like, oh, it's Randy's birthday this weekend? Yeah, let's feed the streets. Alright, mine's the same, but we're not getting anywhere like this. You'll need to back me up and play that ace. Shout out to Mojo Ryzen, member for 5 months. Said, happy birthday, Randy Troy. It's so nostalgic to see Kinemon cut in half. He said he was in his senior year of high school when Punk Hazard started. Time flies. I might have been... I think I was just out of college, maybe. All right. So now we got Law over here. Glow. That's kind of interesting. Well, it's not him saying it. I thought that was like a new Law phrase for a second. Like instead of room, he goes glow. Oh, but he's saying croom. Croom? It's not room, now it's croom? Is that like the kill room? Okay. Let's see. Anesthesia. Bruh. That incision is harmless. But croom influences your body in other ways. Oh boy. Is Law really about to take out Big Mom? Because that would be another L. Shockwave. Mama's bleeding. You whittle Brad. You could use some more magnetism. A sign. I mean, I'm gonna say like thumbs up for anesthesia, thumbs up for a sign. Like those sound cool, but croom? I don't know about that one, Oda. I don't know about that. All right. I'm stuck to you, Mama. What? It's like I've become a magnet. Our weapons are being drawn. Punk. Crash. Oh wait, there's more above. Watch out. The steel beams of the towers are being ripped out. Trafalgar, get me out of here. Don't tell me what to do. Punk. Crash. Alright. Awakened power. So Kid's power just turns somebody else into a magnet. I guess that's a way to do it. And then Law's ability, I guess, is affecting someone from the inside, much like Gamma Knife. Interesting. All right. So I mean, if they're this is leading to Luffy awakening for sure. Because if they're about to use it, then Luffy's got to figure it out. That's easy. Oh man. All right. Wow. And Big Mom's definitely not done. I mean, she's done for the rest of, like, whatever's needed, but she's getting back up for sure. That's not the end of Big Mom. We would see Big Mom, like, passed out, like, if it was the end. It's not. My guy AJ said, Law penetrated Big Mom. Kid fisted her, and her homies joined in on the fun. No wonder she has so many kids. The savagery never stops over here, guys.
Savage.
Alright. So. Wow. Let me catch up on this chat a little bit here. Yeah. Oh. Shout out to William Joel. Said, do you think those numbers are the samurai that saved Yamato? They look like them. That's an interesting thought. I mean, I could definitely... Definitely the one on the left kind of looks like that. Let's see what chapter... That was 1024, right? So let me go back to 1024. I want to look this up because I think I saw someone say that in the chat earlier, but I was like, I don't know about that. Let's really do this. Let's really confirm this. Alright, let's see here. I have the chapter up. I don't know about that one, guys. I don't know about that. I mean, there's, one guy that, like, certainly, like, the guy who's got the wrap on his head, it's kind of similar to the one that has the wrap around the neck. This other guy could be a placeholder for the guy on the right, the one that isn't Ushimaru, but the one in the middle is definitely not any of them. But that would imply that after that, they got taken to Punk Hazard, got experimented on, and got turned into this. And had their wills broken so much that they just continued to work for Kaido and also become subservient to Apoo, who is a punk. So I don't know about that one. Oh, the screen chat is frozen. Let's see. Stream chat ain't working. Yeah, let me fix it, guys. Hold on. Boop. That's fun. It does that. Okay, there we go. Now it should be working. How long has it been like that? I hope not long. Shout out to MDLRZ Versus. Okay, if Big Mom ain't down, she about to attract the huge sword on Onigashima, and then Law will coat it in chrome to become a huge anesthesia attack. Now that's a wild thought. If that's the way that it works, and it continues to to go like that, and she just keeps drawing things to her, that would be insane. That would be insane. Yeah. So. Man, like 13 minutes it was like that. Oh God, I wish I knew. I would have fixed it. I don't like that. Man. There's so much good stuff in the chat, and that didn't go through. Shout out to Piccolo from Namek. Said Kinemon had to see his wife, so he couldn't die. Yeah. So he'll be able to see Subaru and then die. I still think he's got to die. He's got so many death flags. Shout out to Maxo. Said, glad I made it. Happy B-Day, Randy. Looks like Kinemon couldn't afford to miss the big celebration. Yeah. Yeah. So he's back. He's back. Oh man, he's still dying though. He's still dying. A lot of these people are still dying. It's just Oda is dragging the feet, dragging it. Let's see. Shout out to Mick Wing, who said CP0 already left their indestructible room. I didn't think they'd move immediately. Still think Yamato plus Hiyori versus Orochi. Happy birthday, Randy. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it seems like, especially with more parallels happening with Yamato and Orochi in this very chapter, that it's possible that Yamato and Orochi are going to meet and have some sort of a conversation, have some sort of thought. Yeah, because I mean, and it goes back to what we were talking about before, you know, with Yamato, Yamata no Orochi, and also Yamato becoming the new, you know, Kaido wanted Yamato to become the Shogun, right? So there we go. Yeah. Shout out to my man, Ty. Happy pre-birthday, Captain. Sorry I'm late. Looks like they might finally be bringing this act to a close. I'm here for it. W's in the chat for my man Ty. Thank you. It could be. It could be. I mean, putting Big Mom out of commission for a while, yeah. Some people are thinking next chapter, you know, act break and all of that. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not saying it, you know, but I mean, you know, I'm still hoping for something monumental next chapter. I'm a little more excited. I was more excited for next week's chapter than I was for this week's chapter, even though it's the birthday chapter, because next week is like the chapter that has my birthday number, right? Because my birthday's 10/31, so the next chapter is 10/31, and I knew this was going to be like a kid-in-law focused chapter, so I was like, you know, all right. But I was not expecting all of these, you know, the will of K to appear. Oh, man. So, we got that. I got to, give me 1 second, guys. I got to fix something here with the stream real quick. There we go. That should fix that. Chin's asking Chrissy if she's happy that they're alive, or would she prefer if they're dead? Well, you know, maybe we'll shambles at some point. We'll see. Thoughts on Law and Kids Awakening? I'm not that impressed. I don't really understand the full mechanics of what Law did. I got to go back and I got to reread it. I mean, it looks similar to Gamma Knife, that he just attacked Big Mom from the inside, and shut her down and subdued her long enough for Kid to use his awakening, which seems to, you know, he has the ability of magnetism and to repel things and draw things to him. So then he assigns magnetism to someone else, and then everything that's magnetic just flies to them. That's on Oda's part. That's interesting. I have to give credit to Oda, because I mean that's not what I thought Kids Awakening would be or anything. And I mean there were so many theories out there about like blood bending and stuff like that there, you know, you would get the iron in the blood. This is more simplistic than that, and it just goes to show that like Kid's power is like you know. Oh man. Shout out to Fable rejoining. Thank you, man. Jaw650. Happy birthday, Randy. Thank you for all the great content. Can't believe Kinemon is back. Well, I mean, if anybody was going to come back, I said it was going to be Kinemon. It's really the Kiku and Kanjiro thing that really surprises me more than anything. So, just we'll see what happens. I mean, if yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Oh man, oh god. Shout out to Hamad. He said the drip is fire. Happy birthday, Randy D. Troy. Thank you. W's in the chat for Hamad, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Since the alert box isn't working, I gotta do this for Ty and Hamad here. Where is it?
Lavish bracket, in a lavish bracket, gotta have it. Racks, I gotta have it. Beat my fabric. Do you see
this jacket? Do you see it?
Pay my taxes. Trust me, you can track it.
Thanks so much, guys. Thank you. I'm loving all of the happy birthdays in the chats. Loving the compliments on the suit. Let's see. Shout out to Barry Motivated. All right, not only for the super chat, but also for her help with the tarot video that I did. Tarot video, you know. So shout out to that. Birthday Treasure Fund. She said, happy birthday, Captain. Looks like the tower card effect is already starting to ripple. Yes. I like that this fight brings back the concept of pirate alliances and Kid and Law working together to get the job done. Yeah, so talking about the tower card, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you're seeing, like, when you look at the tower card itself, in most iterations of the drawing, it's people fleeing a tower while it's on fire or, you know, getting struck by lightning, right? And what do we have in this chapter? We have, you know, at least Kid, you know, flying off of a tower at some point. Law's ability sort of has like a little bit of a lightning flare to it in some cases, you know, the way that it, you know, looks and operates. So there's a visual element there, maybe not consciously by Oda, but at the same time still well within, you know, analysis, right? Shout out to Fable, member for 5 months. Happy born day. Thank you. Novum. Thank you. Said, happy birthday, Randy. Your content has provided me with so much joy over the months. Oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate you and all the effort you put into this channel for us fans and the One Piece community. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, man. You know, I'm just having fun, guys, you know, and it's still fun. That's what I love about it. It's still fun, you know, getting together, like actually, you know, keeping this going and all this. This is so great. Did the looks like the chat like is frozen again on my screen. I don't know what's going on with everything. I can't get the alert box. Oh no, it's not. There it goes. Yeah, thanks, Nova, man. I appreciate you saying that. I'm here. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for you guys. You know, it's still, like I said, it's still fun. And that's the whole point, is just to have fun. And when we have these streams and we get together and all of this, like, I try to keep it light. I try to keep it fun. You know, and I had to break out the birthday suit. That's what I do every year. So, birthday drip. Evo Warrior, my guys that love the thumbnail, love the suit more. I'm liking the theory that maybe right now people on Onigashima can't die due to the date and maybe the spirit tree Big Mom messed up. Definitely hope Oda has plans here. That's interesting. The spirit tree. The spirit tree is tied to a type of folklore as well, which is also tied to a folklore about Sasaki. I'm gonna have to look that up and see if there's anything about the spirit tree that would actually be, you know, creating this as well. So, that's interesting. There might be, I mean, there might be something to that. I mean, I don't know. Explain to me more about what you mean by the particular date. You know, just like that it's the fire festival and that they're, you know, it's the day of spirits and all of that. And then with the spirit tree, I'm assuming that's where you're going with it, right? I with all of the folklore and everything attached, I don't think that's crazy at all. Red Hood 52, thank you, said, got a power scaling question, Randy. Who is more powerful? Sanji drip or Law drip? Happy birthday, dog. Keep doing your thing as always. Now that's tough. That's tough. Who's got the harder drip? Sanji or Law? So I think it's, I mean, first of all, it's two different kind of drips, right? Because Sanji's got the suit drip. He's got the clean, like, you know, he's always looking clean. Now, Law, he's got more of like a streetwear drip. Like I'm gonna like. He's got the hoodies, he's got the puff coats, he's got all of that. You know, we like coats around here too, but you know, and there's inherited drip, right? Because Law got his drip from Corazon. So, and Corazon, you know, like that whole family, the Don Quixote family, like they just understand drip. Doflamingo, Corazon, etc. Law got that from them, inherited drip. Now, Sanji makes his own drip. Okay, because Zeph didn't necessarily like teach Sanji how to dress, right? And sure enough, Judge didn't. You saw Judge. Judge looks like a bum. He's got, you know, just he's basically wearing a muumuu, right? So I mean, I don't know. I can't co-sign that. So what's more impressive, having inherited drip or just having drip naturally and just like understanding how to dress and just being fly just off the strength of yourself? So that's really the question there. And I don't know. I mean, in this case, I'm biased, so I might have to go with Sanji. But this Law's streetwear drip is, I mean, that's a toss-up. That's a toss-up for sure. Yeah. Shout out to Nico Robin, my heart said, happy birthday, Randy, just joined. Happy to have you. Kinemon coming apart makes more sense when you consider that Kaido used an advanced Conqueror's attack. Haki negates some Devil Fruit powers. Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point. But, you know, this brings up the larger question of, does that mean that once Law cuts you in half, that, like, realistically, you're always cut in half now? And he can put you back together, and you can probably live out your days. But, like, then there's all these crazy questions of, like, well, if Law dies, does that... Hold on. Then there's all these crazy questions about can... essentially, like, what am I really trying to say here? Because I got a little distracted. If Law dies, does everybody just fall apart? because they were that's the way it was. You know, that's kind of the I mean, that's sort of the you know, the big question here. I don't know. Because here this man split him in half, but because Law already split him in half, he survived. This is crazy. This is stuff that only Oda could come up with. You know this. Shout out to Versatile. Said, much love, man. Happy birthday. Your theory analysis videos are helping me push through grad school right now. Keep up the great work. Thanks for that, man. You know, that's cool, man. You know, I get a lot of comments saying that, you know, like, people saying like, oh, you know, I listen to your streams at work or things like that. It gets me through the day. And like that stuff is just wild to me. That stuff is crazy. But that, you know, I would keep going anyway, but I mean, that stuff definitely does keep me going too. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know, it's all for fun. And I'm glad that people, you know, like I never expected people to gravitate to this, you know, when we started all of this. And, you know, we're almost at a year of streaming. In December will be like the year anniversary of when we started streaming and everything. Yeah, because that was chapter 997, and then my birthday chapter last year was 994, which was like a mid chapter, and it was, you know, it's kind of the same. We'll see what next week's brings. So yeah. Scross26, thank you, man. Said just joined, gotta catch up, but immediately loving the stream because of the drip. Happy birthday, goat. Yeah, you know, we stay certified. It's the full suit, you know, all the way down to the gloves. Gotta do it. There's nothing to it but to do it, okay? That's the way it is. That's the way it is. So is it a thing? Like, he wasn't put on correctly because Sanji put him together and Law didn't? So that's the thing, like Law has to put you back together? You know, was Kinemon like taking showers and then saying like, man, I still have this scar here from getting cut in half, which is kind of weird, and just being okay with it? Like, I don't know. Let's see. I think I missed something. Let's see. Yo. Yo. Back to back. Thank you, guys. Thank you. This is for you guys.
Lavish bracket, in a lavish bracket, gotta have it. Racks, I gotta have it. Beat my fabric. Do you see this jacket? Pay my taxes. Trust me, you could track it. Denim down.
Thank you, Trey Bird. All right, he said the fire blob behind Momo will accidentally fuel Momo's flame clouds, causing Kanjiro to inadvertently assist in holding up Onigashima. I love that. Yes. That's exactly the kind of thing that Oda would do. All right, W's in the chats for Trey Bird and Sagar Patel here, and especially Trey Bird here, because that is definitely, I feel like that's going to happen. That's something that really could happen. But then again, the blob would have to like get down beneath, and there's a potential to ignite the storeroom though. But that's definitely, so there's that, while that is something Oda would do and have, you know, like, because I've talked about Orochi inadvertently like being the savior of Wano before, you know, with different scenarios that could happen. Kanjiro doing it also, you know, that's a possibility, but the blob would have to like surround and be able to go around the outside and then heat things up. But there's also the potential where it's like it could help Momonosuke's flames, but then it could also be penetrating through the rock and actually making it easier for Momo to hold it up, but then also decreasing the time limit before everything blows. So it could be sort of a double-edged sword right there. So I said I wished Randy to enjoy the chapter on his birthday, but I guess not. Why, Oda? Nah, hey, look. Don't get me wrong. It's a good chapter. It's a good chapter, all right? It's not like the bangers that we've had before and all that. Like it's not a banger, all right? But it's still good. It's still we got the plot still moving. Okay, we got Big Mom out of the way for the time being, which I said was going to happen, because we have to get her out of the way so that she can come back later and do something, even more drastic. She needs to be moved out of the situation so that the plot can progress even further. So that's finally done. I think that she's down temporarily. She's going to get back up, but she's down temporarily. Now, the stuff with Drake and Apoo is interesting because it's kind of like, okay, so what is this agreement now? Because if Oda is just going to leave a cliffhanger on there and have Apoo ask something of Drake, then that implies that Drake may go along with whatever Apoo is like trying to do. We've got almost confirmation that CP0 is on the move, which is like exciting. That's one of the things I'm most excited about with the chapter. And going after Robin and Brooke. The Kinemon's legs stuff, that's all kind of tough. We'll see what happens. We'll see if Sanji is actually supposed to play a role in what's going on with Nami, Usopp, Tama, and all of that. If Queen gets involved with that, because Queen is kind of tied to Tama narratively a little bit. Or if he's going to get involved with the CP0 stuff as well. There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of ways that the story can go, and that's some of the best stuff here. Shout out to Sagar Patel. Okay, my guy said, happy birthday, Randy. Keep up the quality content, and congrats on 17K. Yes, guys, we did hit 17K. We did, like yesterday. Hit it. Big 17. Left 16 behind. He said, can't wait to see where you take the channel. Kinemon stuff a bit iffy, but otherwise a good chapter. Have you seen the new Cowboy Bebop trailer that dropped? ? Exclamation point. I have not. I was saving that to do that with you guys at some point. So I haven't watched that yet. I did reach out to Netflix, and they sent me the whole first season, so I'm going to be able to watch it before it comes out so that I can do some content on it. Haven't started yet, but that's gonna happen. So get ready for that, people. So thank you, Netflix. Red Hood 52 theory question time. What do you think the fate of Izo and Marco is after Wano ends? No one's talking about that. I've seen some people bring up things like, oh, I think Izo's going to die. I think that Marco's going to die. Whereas everything was, when everything happened with Kiku, and I was so sure that Kiku was dead, that kind of put Izo in like a safe area for me. Now, if Kiku is okay, that could put Izo on some sort of a chopping block. Marco, I don't see dying. I really don't. If Oda does it, it's going to be a complete blindside, which is almost why he could do it. But the thing is that Marco is only here as a favor, right? He's not, he should have more skin in this game, but he doesn't. So, and when I say that, I mean, like, he knew Odin, right? So he should really feel personally affected almost as much as the Scabbards and the Minks, you know, and all that. Like, he should be coming into this fight, like, with a personal vendetta against Kaido and his crew. But he's really laissez-faire with all of it, and he's just like, you know, I'm just here to help, guys. So from that perspective and that placement, in, you know, with everything, I don't see him. I don't see him dying here. I think if he participates, you know, in a fight against Blackbeard, that would make more sense if he died in a fight against Blackbeard or something like that. Or if Blackbeard comes to Wano, then we could start talking about, is Marco going to die? Because Marco dying here just doesn't have any narrative significance. It would just be like, damn, Marco died. Popular character. Oda was cold for that one. You know? I don't see Marco dying here. Not yet, at least. Whew. Catching up on the chat. Holocaust said we need 20K soon. I agree. If you're not subscribed and you like the content, hit the button. So let's get to 20K. Yeah. Oh man. Let's see here. Just checking on one thing, guys. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Oh, man. Safama, my guy. Join the channel. Another one. Appreciate you. Ramon Avila. Randy Goat. I love you. But stop killing people. Oda told you already multiple times in real life. And over 1,000 chapters. Alright. Alright, fine. You got me. I'm a trigger man. What can I say? Alright, that's what... You see the gloves? I'm a trigger man. Take people out. We're moving... If we're moving to the end of the story, we need some bodies. I'm just saying. You know, let's up these stakes. They're, you know, they're looking a little rare, and I'd rather have it, you know, just cooked a little more. You know, medium well. Come on. Bike Vanilla, happy birthday, you savage. Loving the drip, especially the gloves. You know, I had to do it to him. I had to do it. Randy Wick. Yo, W's in the chat again from my guy Ty. You know I gotta play his theme song.
Lavish bracket, in a lavish bracket, gotta have it. Racks, I gotta have it. Beat my fabric.
Do you see this jacket? Do you see it?
Pay my taxes. Trust me, you can track it. Denim down.
Ty said, at Dan called you Ranji Vinsmoke. Also, why were the prime numbers just chilling in the basement? That's what I want to know. First of all, Ranji Vinsmoke? That sounds kind of hard. I can't lie. Like, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. Ranji Vinsmoke. That's what this drip is called for sure. Look at all those W's. That's for Ty. Always blessing the streams. Always flexing. Flex God Ty. My man. He said, yo, the prime number's just chilling in the basement. Like, everybody's been saying, like, oh, there's 3 more numbers. Like, they better do something. Okay? Because the other ones were just jokes. Right? And I feel like these guys are just going to get washed by, like, Izo or Kawamatsu or, you know, I mean, like, maybe that's what Usopp needs to do, right? Because there's still that thing, you know, that lie that he told Chopper on the way to Jaya, which was why, since the beginning of the arc, everybody was like, Usopp's going to fight the numbers, Usopp's going to fight the numbers, is because he said, he told Chopper, he took out 10 giants, 10 monsters, 10 beasts. And Chopper was like, wow, you know? So, I don't know. I'm more interested in, like, how were Apoo and Drake fighting in the live floor, and now suddenly Apoo is just chilling in the basement, lounging on a seat. Like, when did that happen? Ugh. Oh, man. Yo, if anybody's looking at the chat, you need to read what Dizza is saying about my guy Ty. Yo. Ty collected all 7 Dragon Balls just to wish someone would. Ty walked in between Netero and Meruem. Ty walked in between Netero and Meruem. Ty doesn't collect, he just owns the Dragon Balls. Yeah. Michael Acosta, Kiku's the baby of the group, more than okay with her surviving. Look, here's the thing, right? So, I never thought that Oda was actually going to pull the trigger with Kiku. Like I said, it was a possibility because of the folklore with Okiku and all of that. But I was like, Oda, I don't know if he's actually going to do this, especially after he took her arm. I was like, I think Kiku's safe now. But then 10:14 happened. I was like, whoa, she's dead. Like, I mean, come on. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So, my initial instincts were better than my later instincts. But that's still a I played myself moment. There's no way... I can't see a way where Oda has this happen where he's like, oh, please go save Kiku. And Kiku does not get saved. Kiku's going to get saved. So. But man. Whew. Kanjiro's definitely going to die. Kinemon is eventually going to die. He's got to. He's got to. There needs to be some emotional weight. And Kinemon right now is like at that Ace Whitebeard level for Marineford. Like he has so much skin in this game that if he dies... It's okay, you know? Let's see here. Man, we got 350 people in here. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you so much. Loving everything in the chat, loving all the comments. This is amazing. Nah, Chrissy's not there yet. Let's see. As far as like talking about whether the stakes have dropped at all from all of this, I think that for every situation that Oda resolves, he's like kind of creating a revolving door of other stakes. You know, so it's like, yeah, Big Mom might be down, but now we have this Kanjiro slimy kind of situation going on. So there's that. Let's, you know, CP0 making their move, that's upping the stakes there. That's something that we still have to deal with. Oda's juggling like 20 different like narratives at the same time. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot. But as far as like if we're talking about emotional stakes because of, you know, the will of K, then yeah, I'm with you. The stakes have dropped. Because if they didn't die, then you know, and now it's a question of, is anybody going to die? Here we go. One Piece is back at it. Oda's, you know, back on his BS, just saving everybody, keeping everybody around, and stretching the story out further. You know? Not realizing that if he actually, you know, stuck to some of these deaths, he'd be able to, you know, finish the arc sooner. Oh, man. I'm curious as to what this arrangement that Apoo has. Does he know something about Kaido or, you know, or Onigashima that could save them, right? Because here he's saying, all I care about is whether you want to take Kaido down. Now, on first glance, that sounds like he wants to save Kaido. He wants to, you know, he wants to be Kaido's boy, right? But that's not the case at all. What he's saying is, I want to know if you want to take down Kaido because I'm trying to figure out if I can trust you because I'm trying to take out Kaido. So it seems like Apoo may know something. So now it really will become all of the Supernova versus Kaido. Because Apoo is ready to betray. So let's see. Lucy B, member for 6 months, thanks Lucy, said, so this chapter isn't the best. Give us early spoilers. All right. So let me run through the chapter again, and let's try and decide what's going to happen next week, right? Everybody's telling me that Onigashima is going to fall next week. I mean, I don't know. If I say yes, then it just seems like I'm like jocking Uteron and all of that because he's been saying that for a while, and I don't really care about all of that. I do my own thing over here, guys. I do my own thing. Okay, he predicts based on numbers. I predict on story structure. I can't, man, the Kinemon, the return of Kinemon's legs. The return of Kinemon's legs. I don't read the spoilers, everybody knows that. But I mean, like, when these spoilers came out, people must have been like, wait, hold on, what? Like, this has to be fake. Like, Kinemon's legs aren't coming back. Alright, so all of this stuff with Usopp, Nami, and Tama and Kinemon, you know, that's setting all of that up. We could see something else with that. Honestly, you know what would be really cool is if we see CP0 make their move. Like, I'd like to see that. You know, it was foreshadowed here, but that's what I would want. Like, for my birthday chapter, like, if CP0 made a move, that would be awesome. The paralleling of Orochi and Yamato makes, you know, and especially with Yamato heading to the basement and it looks like Orochi's already in the basement, like, that means that Yamato and Orochi are definitely going to run into each other. So, I'm thinking, you know, the chapter probably will start with Law and Kid, like, falling and then, like, kind of, like, saying, is she down? And then, you know, we'll see Big Mom, like, you know, maybe look like she's done or something, and then more than likely we'll get another update on you know, Yamato getting closer to the storeroom. I want to see CP0. I don't know what the spoilers are going to be. I don't know, guys. I might just want to be surprised myself next week. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, I missed some super chats. Aw. Chrissy did the member super chat. Member for 6 months. Said, happy birthday, love Mars and I. Thank you. Thanks, Chrissy.
Lavish bracket. In a lavish bracket. Lavish bracket. Got it.
Well, that wasn't supposed to play. Sometimes it does that on its own. Jordan Lyle. Thank you. Yo, Randy. Hope the stream's going well. Just dropping by to wish you a happy birthday. Also, that suit is definitely certified drip.
Certified drip.
Appreciate you, Jordan. Thanks for stopping by, man. Stream's great. You know, I mean, we're going through the chapter. We're you know, we're trying to, you know, as always, try and figure out what's going to happen next week. But you know, part of me is also saying, do I want to know, or do I want to get surprised, since my birthday is actually, you know, Halloween, and next week is the chapter number that correlates to Halloween. So back to back partying like the, you know, the cover of Lethal Weapon over here. East Blue Drew said this arc's ending next year by this rate. Yeah, I mean, it was always going to, you know, go into next year. Zachary Brenner, if Randy don't know, how does Oda? Chrissy said I missed the nickname. I sure did. Gonna have everybody calling me Cookie now. Lucy B said Uteron has a very good theory about the ancient weapons. Okay. Haven't seen it. Let's see. Fable's out of here. Thanks for stopping by. Pug Life, happy birthday, Vince Smoke Randy. Oh man. This is crazy. Alright. So let's see. Oh god. Here goes the chat. Here it goes. Here it goes. Oh man. So let's see. How we doing? We want to do a we want to do a shambles today. Who wants to see Chrissy? Have her come in for a couple of minutes and then I'll come back. Gusa Bustamante said, happy birthday, bro. Greetings from Chile, by the way. Spider-Man No Way Home is leaking all over the leaking? Leaking? Like, as in the footage is leaking? Hold on. The footage, like the movie, has leaked. Are you serious? Because that's a big L for Marvel, if that's the case. Pug Life said, I'm going to be out. Happy birthday again, Randy. Goat of One Piece community. One Piece creators. That's high praise. Thank you. Thank you. We got to do the Kroom shambles? Yeah. All right, Chrissy, if you were still watching, they want to do a little shambles. So we'll wait for her to get in here. I'm sure she'll do it. Some clips of the second trailer. Okay. I'll probably pass on that. I don't want to. I'm already gonna see it. I don't want to know much more than I already do know about it. Oh.
Looks good.
Yeah. All right.
Are you gonna do the
Yeah.
Kroom?
Kroom. Yeah, that's what they want. They want the Kroom.
I think
All right,
Mars
guys.
was doing it in the other room.
So, Chrissy's gonna take over for a couple minutes. Oh wait, hold on. Spark Soul, thank you. Said happy birthday, Randy. Bring on Chrissy. Love the content as always. Hope you're keeping healthy. Loved Usopp this chapter. I want more. I always want more Usopp. So here's Chrissy, guys. Kroom shambles.
Hi, everyone. Say hello. Hi. How you doing? Happy birthday to Randy. Or, as you guys know now, I call him Cookie. I actually call him Cookie more than Randy. So, anyway. Okay, so I'll just tell you kind of what I thought about the chapter real quick. I actually read it last night when I woke up with Mars, like in the middle of the night. I read it like, I don't know, like 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh yeah, I am in the matching wine. I wanted to wear something matching to Randy. And oh my God, I was like, oh no, so many L's. So many L's for Randy. But I really couldn't believe that he actually did that whole, the poot thing with the farting as well. Like, just, oh my God. Let me see the chat though. Let's see. All right. He deserves a cookie. I might make cookies if he wants for his birthday. Let's see. Cookie is... I am going to make him a steak, though, for his birthday. I always make him a steak. That's, like, my thing for him that I make every year. I make him a nice, like, steak dinner. I get, like, a really nice, like, cut of meat. I do it up, full, like, heat on feet in the kitchen. Got the apron on. Let's see. What's my favorite cookie? Oh, I'm sorry. I know. I was just being funny. So it's the pet name. Sorry. And thank you for the donation. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I could do the lavish bracket. Hold on, ready? Last time I, like, messed something up, so fingers crossed. Wait, did I do it? I did it! I did it.
Beat my fabric. Do you see this jacket?
Wait.
Pay my taxes.
Why does it keep...
Trust me, you can track it.
Okay, how do I...
Denim.
Okay, there we go. Oh, if Chrissy calls Randy Cookie, then what does Randy call Chrissy? He calls me a cuppy, like cupcake. So you were correct, cupcake, yes. Okay. Let's see. And Marshall, by the way, is papai, like a pie. So we're all like a dessert. It's very silly. Let's see. Oh, Barry, yay! Chrissy, I am down to be the tinfoil tiara-wearing, tarot-reading, spice in the kitchen elite force of the savage pirates. Yay! I love that. Yes, thank you so much for your help with like the last chapter and everything. That was really, really cool and really insightful. You found like some really awesome things with the tarot card, so it was cool. Oh God. Let's see. The pastry family. Oh, but I didn't say what my favorite cookie is. I'm sorry. My favorite cookie is a chocolate chip cookie, classic chocolate chip cookie. That's my favorite. Let's see. Oh, so Barry, the Mercury retrograde is over. But currently, we are working on a very important life move right now. So I'm thinking like probably November now, just because we're in the middle of something very, very important in our lives. So we're gonna wait, let that settle, and then I can really like, concentrate on that. So it's exciting. See. Manny took the spot. Let's see. Thank you. See. Yes. Oh, okay. So no, I didn't know if Randy said anything. Yeah. So yeah, we are moving. It's between two places. So, but yeah, we know where we're moving basically. So we'll excited. That will be revealed. So once we get settled, Oh, yeah, no, baby number 2 yet. No, not yet. Oh, no, not yet. Maybe in the future, but not yet. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's see, Roger that. Yeah, New York still. No. No more New York. So. Oh, thank you. My laugh is a signature laugh. Yes. What's funny is we saw like our friends' kids the other day, and they actually did say I had a very funny laugh. So something I hear all the time. All right. Okay, we're gonna shambles back. Ready? Shambles or croom. Happy birthday.
How was everything?
Good.
Oh, man. Oh, Chrissy, did you talk? They asked about... Hey, Chrissy. Did she not talk about the chapter? I guess you didn't hear me.
I didn't hear you.
Did you not talk about the chapter at all?
I did talk about the chapter in the beginning, but no one asked about the chapter. We were talking about the nicknames.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, I thought the chapter was cool. I was really kind of disappointed about Kinemon. Like, I thought that was...
So she said she was disappointed about Kinemon.
To be honest, and I'm just going to say it straight up, I just thought it was kind of dumb. So.
Damn.
That's how I feel, sorry. I like the end, though.
Savage.
Oh, man. That's funny. She is savage. She is a savage. Damn, I just saw Ty's super chat, and honestly, I agree. She is wrong for exposing. So, catching up on this chat a little bit. So, you guys got a little bit of insight into the you know, the inner workings of everything. I just heard Chrissy in the other room yelling, "Sorry, Randy." Oh man, this is funny. All right, so Copyright said, where did Kinemon learn to fart talk? Do you think it was an ability he already had before Punk Hazard? Now see, now Copyright's asking the right questions, right? So this is let's really let's break this down. Let's break down the actual, you know, the mechanics that it would take in order to speak with farting. Okay, we're talking Ace Ventura styles applying here. All right. He's doing it in front of a mirror. Did he, you know what? Maybe that's actually not the conversation for this stream. But it definitely would have had to. It's definitely something that he had to have known beforehand. And I think if it was asked in an SBS, that's the Oda answer. Like he's known it his whole life. Oh my god. Chrissy not holding back. Chrissy coming for Oda's neck. A lot of people were thanking Chrissy for coming by. We discussed cookies. Yeah. Let's see. See, now here, Diz is talking right here, right? So this is actually, you know, it's like an idiom. You know, someone's, you know, not really, you know, truthful, or they're not giving it to you straight, or they're inflating, you know, what they could possibly do for someone. They're talking out their ass, right? So that's what Kinemon's doing here. See, he was inflating his, you know, his potential that he could actually like go up against Kaido. He was talking out his ass this whole saga. He showed out a little bit. You know, I mean, hell, you know, don't want to be labeled a hypocrite. I did at one point call him the, you know, the sixth emperor of the sea after some things he was doing, but then this man got split in two. Which now, when you go back to that shot in, you know, 10-14, 10-15, you know, which one it was, I think it was 10-15, because it was Kiku was 10-14, Kinemon was 10-15. And he got stabbed through. Like, it really didn't look like it eviscerated him. But that's exactly what it did. Whew. Man. Lucy said Oda's the type of guy that would love Ace Ventura. Yes, he would. He totally would. He's definitely one. Evo said, Kinemon practiced and went like, "Hey Kiku, look what I can do." That's wrong. Oh man. A lot of people talking about how that's a teching video idea. Spend a whole hour talking about Kinemon and like how he learned, you know, how to talk out of his ass, like when he learned, like specifically like going back to like, you know, pinpointing like the time in his life, like probably, you know, was it pre-meeting Otsuru and the mountain god incident? Was it after? You know, like did did Odin teach him this? Was this like, you know, like Odin Nitoryu, but it was actually like Odin, you know, fart talking? Odin pooting, right? Because, I mean, that's what we got here. We got, you know, Odin poot style. Poot poot. I'm just saying. It can happen. Red Hood 52 said, thanks, man. Said, so I'm writing a One Piece fanfic. Can I please use Ranji as a character? Germa, of course. Maybe throw in Capone's fruit. That would mean Capone's dead, right? So then Capone dies, and Vinsmoke Ranji eats Capone's fruit. That's kind of wild. A raid suit and a castle fruit. I mean, go for it, man. Ranji that's a hard name. I like that. I still like that. Ranji Troy. Aguiar said, happy birthday. Have an amazing Sunday. Thank you. Thank you, man. Giovanni said, Randy, any thoughts on Zoro learning the fart talk? Credit to Emil. I mean, he did want to learn how to cut fire like Kinemon, so I can only imagine that Zoro would also want to know this, because this is a very powerful tool that is not only potentially could save his life, is very likely going to save Kiku's life. So it's going to come in handy. Zoro should learn it. He should learn it. He should learn it. Odin 2 cheek style. Tyler Patterson, thank you, said, happy birthday, Randy Savage. You seriously have the best insight on the series, in my opinion. I mean, I think we're showcasing that especially right now with this conversation, right? This is a level of insight and foresight unmatched, okay? Unmatched. Said, love the live streams, and I hope 1031 is fire for your B-Day chapter. Yep. All right. I'm excited. You know, I mean, like, obviously, you know, this is the birthday weekend. I've got a chapter coming out. Chapter officially comes out on my birthday. But 1031, that's the birthday chapter, right? Whatever your number is, unless you were born in November or December, I'm sorry, you don't have a birthday chapter yet. November, people, you will not have one for 2 years. Hopefully Oda makes it to chapter 1231, you know, then everybody will have a birthday chapter, as long as, you know, anybody that flips their dates around, you know, you just attribute it to that. So, because, you know, there's never going to be a, you know, a 31 chapter 3110 for me. It's 1031 or bust. I don't think any of us would be here that long. Oh man. Snozchan spittin' said, if Zoro doesn't learn fart talk by end of series, the whole series sucks ass. That's it. You heard it here, folks. Heard it here first, folks. All right. Let's see. Imagine if the act ends on 1031. I mean, that would be crazy. Bring on the break week. I mean, the act break. I want the act break. I want it. I need to know what happened to Vivi. I need to know, you know, what's going on with the Shichibukai. I need to know whether the Revolutionary Army is coming, which they most certainly should. Want to see more about Blackbeard? Let's. I mean, I don't know. Oh God. Chin said Kinemon pulled off a Frieza 2.0. Yeah. Kaido hit him with the Destructo disc. Yo. So this is a fun stream, guys. I'm having a lot of fun here. This is great. Whew. We still got a bunch of people in here. What are we at? Man, we're only an hour and 40 minutes in. We haven't even hit our quota of 2 hours. Yeah, that's what we normally do around here. I've been getting a lot of advice, from a lot of the other content creators to move my streams to a separate channel. I might do that at some point. We'll still stream on this channel, but then like I'll leave the VOD up for a couple of days and then I'll move it over like Mr. Morge does and some other guys. So I haven't created that channel yet, but that's something that I'm thinking about, because apparently it like actually impacts your channel growth to have too many varying time frames. So like we do the 2 hour streams, but then I do like the 15 to 30 minute analysis each week, and then it doesn't know how to market it to people. So but we still growing. We still hit 17K even with all of that, so that's cool. But we want to expand. We want to reach as many people as possible. So that's a plan for the future. Very Motivated said, I couldn't remember what happened in my birthday chapter, and I just looked it up and I'm blessed. What happened? Oh, man. It's funny. Yamil said, who had the better awakening, Kid or Law? I'm going to have to go with Kid, because Law's didn't really look like anything, and at least Kid's was visually interesting and was like a good flip of his power. Like, is it still impressive? Am I still like, wow, like, hey, Kid, like, that was amazing? Like, nah, but like, it's smart. It's an intelligent twist from Oda to go and have it be that Big Mom becomes the magnet herself. So, I'm with that. YouTube Analytics 101 with Randy Troy, said Barry. I don't really know much about it, so I was happy to be taught some by people that have it figured out. I just come here and I'm just doing me. I'm just having fun, that's all it is. I just turn the thing on and we deal with our technical issues if we have them or anything like that. But I put the Ethernet cord in today and it seems fine. So we'll try that from going forward. Giovanni said, what's so awakening about using anesthesia? That's what I'm asking. Like, the attack itself wasn't that impressive. Like, I'm hoping when they animate it that it'll be like something more, like there'll be something more to it. Like when we see it, we're like, okay, now it looks like they're using awakening. Because whatever way that Oda drew it, it just looked like Gamma Knife. So I was like, all right. But then he's also saying that he can only use his awakening on the brink of death. He was at the brink of, he was definitely hurt at that battle. So I think it would be reasonable for him to use his awakening there in that moment. And if that was the case, that Gamma Knife was part of his awakening, that would make sense. And it also, when you're thinking about the way that, things are flipped and all of this stuff, Law being able to manipulate everything on the outside, right? So cutting someone in half and manipulating their bodies around is like surface level. It's what you see. But then something like anesthesia and Gamma Knife affects the inside. So that would be where the awakening happens. It's not, it's not Conqueror's Haki, but it has the same effect of, damaging the inside or Ryo. Like, so he's doing that, but he's only using his fruit to do it. So I think that Gamma Knife was part of his awakening as well. Because it's not like Law just learned it. He's known it. So and why wouldn't he use that against Doflamingo, who he had way more of an issue with? Chin said, Randy, do you see a Punk Hazard 2.0 in Wano with the Kanjiro creature? Yeah, I called him Smiley 2.0 earlier in the stream. I was like, this is definitely Smiley 2.0 for sure. Like the same way that Smiley was going around and like turning people into, Thanosing them, turning them to dust or whatever. This creature's burning things and burning people, so yeah. That's an interesting way to go about it, right? So Tennish Submarine said, Law turned his sword into his room. And he integrated the room on his blade. That's cool. I like that. I like the way that you guys put that. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at that real quick because I'm gonna see, because that makes sense. Yeah, so he takes the room. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. Yes. So now I'm looking at it, right? So he has the room, and then he puts it on the blade. A focused, tiny room. Then coated his blade in the room to pierce through Big Mom, which is a feat in itself, right? Then does Shockwave, which is like a gamma knife type thing. A huge, giant, stronger gamma knife. You know what's also crazy is that, like, that Shockwave attack, that should have been the double page spread, right? And then have another page for, the Punk Crash. Having the Shockwave in that tiny of a panel is what is really diminishing this for me, and I think for a lot of people also. So that's why it doesn't seem impressive, because we're not meant to feel the impact of it. That's what I think the issue is. Does that make sense? So. Let's see. Silvers, what's up, man? Yeah, yeah. Silver said, Morge plush gang, savage. Yeah. All of the comments I've been getting is that Morge is over here looking like San Juan Wolf at Marineford, and I was loving those comments. That was funny. Let's see here. So I think I missed some other stuff in the chat here. Andrew Austin said, finally made it to the stream. Hey. Pablo Lowe said the switching bodies part of his ability could also be part of an awakening. Yeah, like all of that stuff. Like there's so many aspects of Law's fruit that just seem way outside of the realm of like what the fruit should be able to do. So it just seems like he can do it. But that also, that part of it, that didn't necessarily drain him, and he wasn't on the brink of death. So I don't know if he would just throw that around. I mean, I guess that's just part of it. Because I would have said prior to this chapter in Law, saying that as a stipulation that he only likes to use it at the brink of death, that I would have called a lot of it awakening, and I have in the past. The Morge plush is now the hidden Mickey of the OP Tube streams. I mean, I had to support my man after, the reverie and all that. I had to do it. Patrick Fowler, thank you, man, said, gotta go and get ready. Headed to the World Series tonight. Hey, have fun. Said, great stream as always. Happy early birthday. Thank you. Said, hoping for 1031 to be a banger. Same here. Birthday stream. birthday chapter, back to back. And he said, "Go Braves," man, and then hashtag chop on. Enjoy yourself, man. Really, have fun. That's gonna be something else. Silver said, "Happy birthday, by the way, dude." Thanks, man. Yep, birthday's on Sunday, but we celebrating early. Breaking out the birthday suit, birthday drip, bam, certified drip.
Certified drip.
Certified wine Onigashima Sanji drip. Shout out to the boy. Yeah. Let's see. Oh God, Morge Plush is the new Chucky? I hope not. Yeah, thing just starts walking around and goes, "The raid is going to fail." Big knife in its hand, like, "Tell all of your viewers the raid will fail." Oh, okay, Morge Plush. Yes, the raid is going to fail, guys. It's going to. You gotta feed it. Can't get it wet. Like a gremlin. Can't get the Morge Plush wet. All right. The hissing is from Morge. Yeah. Morge activated my radiator right as the stream began. I mean, literally, like, I hit the button and then the radiator started going off, and it has not been on at all. This is the first time in the apartment that they're even turning them on, and of course it would happen while I'm about to stream. All sorts of reasons why Chrissy and I are looking to move soon, among many things, including we need more space for Mars. Watch it at 3 a.m. Make sure it doesn't move. You guys are hilarious. Oh boy. So, what do you guys think about this Drake and Apoo business? Because this is that's one of the more interesting things in the chapter for me. Like, what are they about to do? Like, obviously, like my head immediately goes to all of the supernovas versus Kaido. Like, if Apoo's looking to betray Kaido, great. Hawkins gets back up, uses the the trump card that he has or whatever, beefs up Luffy, for the final blow. That really could be the way that Oda goes about it. It'd be kind of crazy. But I don't know. I don't know. Zoda's not giving us much context, but Apoo seems pretty relaxed and not very hurt or phased by the battle with Drake. And Drake looks like he's, Drake probably hasn't figured out how to finish Apoo off. And if he's in his full dino form, there is no way those tiny hands are going to cover his ears. So I think he's like, I gotta cover my ears, guys. Oh, man. Yeah, that T-Rex, that Allosaurus form, right? 'Cause that's what he is. That Allosaurus form is not going to work. Lucy B said, is Mars saying words already? Yep. Oh, yeah. He says, a mommy, a daddy, a baby. And a couple other things here and there. It's cute. Sco Trey said these numbers look so different from the others. They look intelligent, and an intelligent number would be terrifying, especially the one on the right that looks like that basically looks like him from Powerpuff Girls. Like that's the one I want to see like actually do something. So the other one's just, one looks like Ashura Doji, which is in my opinion one of the worst designs Oda has ever done, Ashura Doji. And a lot of the numbers are just like very, very generic looking. Like Oda usually puts more effort and time into his designs. So but how did Apoo also find out that Drake is, a member of Sword? Like that's I don't know. Realmo1 said, what numbers are even left? I think it's like 1, 2, and 3, right? Tyler said 1, 2, 3, and 6. So that means that there's another one that we haven't seen, huh? That's kind of crazy. Zunisha said, hey, Randy, I'm late. I wanted to wish you happy birthday. Thank you, Zunisha. Appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah. That number on the right looks the most human out of all of them. Because she said, he just thinks he's a Navy spy, not a Sword spy. Yeah, so I'm not implying that Apoo actually knows about Sword. But yeah, as a Navy spy, yeah. So... Oh, Scout, thanks, man. He said, these numbers don't have the kanji for one like the others. They have kanji for beauty and fang. Couldn't identify the third. Okay, so this is interesting. So they don't have the kanji for the numbers that they actually represent. Yeah, because they had different styled names, right? Because there's but it was like, we saw one that was like Goki, so obviously that was the 5th one, and then there was Hacha, right? So that was the 8th one. But these guys did not have that sort of naming system. The names for these guys: Zanki, Fuga, Inbi. Yeah. So... yeah, I don't know. I got to do more research into seeing, like what the correlation for those numbers are. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't look at the color page. Yeah, looks way better with the colors. Missed that this week. I like that. I like the the little blue room glow that they did. This grayish, Greesh. I'm not sure how the name is pronounced, but they really do a great job every week with these colors. I don't think that the numbers look like the samurais that helped Yamato in the cave at all. I think that, they have the same, one of them has the same sort of like rope adornment, but I don't think that they look like that. I don't think that the numbers were, I don't know. I don't know if I believe that the numbers were actual humans that like had positive gigantification work done to them on Punk Hazard. It's possible. It's possible. But I think that they were already giants, or, part of the ancient Oni race that were experimented on to pull that lineage factor for the gigantification projects that Vegapunk and Caesar and all of that, all of those guys and Mads were working on. So I think they were trying to pull that lineage and then use that to create those things. So it may be possible that Caesar, was infusing some of like the numbers DNA and things like that into some of those kids like Mocha and into those drugs to try and get those kids to grow. Scotre said, oh, I meant Oni, not one. Autocorrect me, damn it. I see. Yeah, so they do not have the kanji for Oni like the other ones. Interesting. So, I mean, that could be some sort of a device for Oda to, really signify that these ones are different in some sort of way. But we'll see. We'll see. Christian Film Studio said, happy birthday, Randy. Following you since the One Piece video. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed your watch on One Piece. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad everybody's here. Does it go said we got Hamlet this chapter, Fortrix next chapter. Yeah, I was looking at the chat when I was doing the read through and I saw some people talking about Fortrix and I was like, oh man, we're really about to eat. Oda's about to give me Fortrix for my birthday. Let's go, because we were talking about that last week where we were like, oh, we need Fortrix. Halfway with Hamlet. I mean, Hamlet was what? That was like Oda's favorite. And Hamlet was pretty funny this chapter. I can't lie. Like, I enjoyed seeing Hamlet in this. And I am definitely, when one becomes available, I don't understand how they're going to figure out the mechanics of making it, but, I want to get a Hamlet figure. It's just too ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Not as ridiculous as Fortrix. But it's like, they're close to tied. And I just love how not Fortrix. I just love how Hamlet is just like joined the Tama squad here. Like the main forces protecting Tama. Okay, so this is interesting. I actually missed this earlier. I missed this earlier. I don't know how I missed it, but I missed it. Usopp is going off with Hamlet and Kinemon alone. So Nami and Tama are hanging out with Speed. So that means that what we were talking about last week with Sanji and Queen and all of that, that's what's going to happen. Nami is going to be the one that is going to help Sanji understand that his kindness is real, that he cannot and will not revert into becoming like his brothers, and he will prevent Queen from attacking Tama, and that'll tie those loops up. Is that going to happen next chapter? No, but it's going to happen sometime soon. Sanji needs to have a heart-to-heart with Nami about all of these new powers and these feelings that he's going through. And she's the one that's going to put him on track. Yeah. Jin said, Oda knows Fortrix is popular, Randy. He's keeping him for a big surprise reveal. Fortrix is about to be someone's relative right now. Very motivated. Pick your poison. The man coming out of a chicken's ass versus a giraffe coming out of a man's ass. I mean, that's really what it is, though. Very motivated, said, God, yes, please, let Nami be the one to bring Sanji to his senses. I ask for so little, Oda, please. Yes. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, because that's just realistically the way to do it. Could Sanji come and run into Robin and you know, save her from CP0? Yes. But I think that this is the moment where Brook needs to step up. Because he's never fought any Cypherpole agents, you know, at least while he's been with our crew. You know, we don't know what he ran into when he was, you know, with his other crew. But just as Jinbei got to fight a Cypherpole agent this arc, Brook needs to as well. And he's got to defend Robin effectively or not. We'll see. But Brook versus CP0, very likely. Very, very likely. Especially considering one of them is a long arm. You know, and we already know how Brook feels about the long arms. Let's see. Shark in the Water said Randy looks like a hitman. Well, if I look like a hitman, then so does Sanji, right? Because this is the Sanji drip right here. Yeah. Evo said, Randy, pick up the phone. Oda wants to run the next chapter by you. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Oda? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, bet. Yep. Oh. Man. Kinemon and Fortrix are going to meet. The Kinemon legs and Fortrix are going to they're gonna run into each other. So we're gonna have man with chicken's ass, and we're gonna have here's oh man, you crazy Oda. Oh man. Okay. All right, sounds good, man. I mean, you know, that's good for the birthday chapter. All right. Always appreciate you, man. Thanks. Yeah, stay safe. You heard it here, folks. First, folks. All right, Fortrix is going to run into Usopp and Hamlet and Kinemon. And we're going to have some poot-poot with some poot-poot. All right? Oh, man. Oh man, guys, this is fun. This is fun. All right. So, yeah. think we're getting to the point where I'll probably start wrapping things up here. Okay. Let's see. I know that some people want me to react to the Cowboy Bebop trailer. So I think what I'll do is I think I'm going to create a separate stream from that so I can make a VOD out of that to build hype for the future Cowboy Bebop content. Don't necessarily want to loop it into this stream, so maybe in a little bit, if you guys want to join me again for like 10-15 minutes or whatever, I'll do that, and we can talk about that, and that's that. But that's that. I mean, this was a lot of fun, guys, and I really want to think that, you guys coming and hanging out is really awesome, and I appreciate everybody that super chatted, that donated, for the birthday stream. That's awesome. You guys are great. Shout out to Brandon King, who said, "Do you think Luffy's awakening will happen next?" Yes. Yeah. Because Oda is not going to show us Kid and Law's awakening and not give us Luffy's. So, and I've been saying too, like everybody was saying, like, are we going to get Gear 5th? Are we going to get Gear 5th? And I said, no, this is the arc for Luffy to get his awakening. Okay. So, it seems like that's pretty likely now. Like, we don't really need another Gear 4th form right now. We don't need a Gear 5th. We need Luffy to understand how to change the property around him, how to rubberize things. Now, if Kid's awakening is anything to show, it'd be interesting if, his awakening puts the property of rubber into another person, but that's not really going to help Luffy defeat them. But changing the property of something else into rubber, like we've talked about before, and making everything a bouncy castle, that's the most likely thing. So it could be a scenario where, like, Luffy uses the ground as a trampoline, but then sends the shockwave over to Kaido, which knocks him off of his footing and maybe propels him into the air a little bit, which allows Luffy to attack. That would be, one way to do it. If he can manipulate the environment in that sort of way, that could be interesting. Because we've seen the way that Katakuri uses it. We've seen the way that Doflamingo uses it. Doflamingo and Katakuri use their ability in similar ways. I don't, and like as producers, like they produced something out of the area that was already there. So I don't think that Luffy is going to produce something as much as he's going to reduce, right? So that's where the trampoline would come, and then it's a restore. That just makes more sense to me. It's not like he's going to, pull up the ground and then suddenly he's got like a rubber shield. But maybe that would be kind of cool too. I don't know. Let's see what you're saying. Copyright say, Rainy gotta go, but I hope you have a happy birthday. Enjoyed the stream and the drip too. Thanks, man. Jin said the trailer is much better than the comic panel trailer. Yeah, I mean that was just like a fun thing. I knew that was going to be something different than what the actual thing is, So, let's see. Zunisha, so did we get a Vegapunk theory? Yeah, there was that comment saying that. Well, I mean, I still think that he's coming to Wano. I think that he's on those ships. I think that he brought the SSG with him. I believe that the SSG are either Marines or robots that have been outfitted with Paramecia styles of Logia fruits within the government. So we're going to see people that, have Kizaru's laser, that have Akainu's magma, I think that makes sense, so that the government created their own version of the gifters, and that's what the SSG is. So it's going to be sort of flipping the gifters, which are like, essentially a bastardized version of whatever the SSG is going to, be. Kaido was making, like Dollar Tree Devil Fruits and, Dollar Store Devil Fruits, and Vegapunk was making, like, I don't know, at least like Trader Joe Devil Fruits or something, like just like a little bit of higher caliber or whatever, but still not the real thing. So I'm gonna take a look at the chat one more time here, and then I think I'm gonna run, guys. Where's Hiyori? On her way to that storeroom down below with Yamato, probably. She's got to have her she's got to have the interaction with Orochi. Mariko, happy birthday once again. Randy, have a great celebration with your fam. Thanks. Yeah, we got some plans for tomorrow. What if Luffy's awakening is just flat out absorption? So like Boo from Dragon Ball spits them out like Kirby, gains their properties, can turn into a dragon for a little bit. That's why the Gomu fruit is important. I mean, after Kinemon, anything's possible. I've also always thought that, a cool awakening for Luffy would be if he just became a giant. Like basically Gear 3rd, but his entire body. Tyler Patterson said, SSG on the ships? I believe so, because you take a look at 985. Kaido said, the Marines and the world government have a force to take us down. Why would he say that if they weren't also coming to actually put that, put the money where the mouth is? So, Chrissy said, such a fun stream. Thanks, guys. Happy birthday. She put the Sanji emoji. A bunch of emojis. So, yeah. Luffy SS tier in Smash Brothers. All right. So that's it. Yeah, guys. I am gonna do a separate stream for the Cowboy Bebop thing. So if you don't have your notifications set for the channel, hit the bell. Okay. And I'll set that up. I gotta make a thumbnail for it and all that stupid YouTube stuff. But yeah. So maybe later tonight. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But we'll do that. It's just going to be something quick. I'm going to watch the trailer. We're going to talk about it. We're going to relate it to the One Piece live action. I'm going to upload it as a VOD. And then, yeah. So this was a fun stream. One of my favorites. I'm glad a lot of people were saying, like, hey, Randy, you should cosplay. Because then that gave me the idea to go and get this suit. And when I was out recently and I saw it, I said, yeah, that's the one. Of course. So here we go, guys. And of course, as I'm ending the stream, the radiator stopped. So now we have the good audio. Thank you so much, guys, for all of the birthday wishes. It's so I don't know if I have the right word for the community that we've built here. Here on the Discord, in the streams, on the channel, in the comments, all of that. So, I appreciate you guys coming to celebrate me for my birthday, but I want to take a moment to celebrate all of you because I appreciate all of you. I appreciate every single one of you. I just wanted to talk about One Piece, and then now, we really have something here that I think is really special, and this is the kind of stuff that, I feel like we had back in the day, with the forums and Kaizoku fan subs with Arlong Park, all of that. And it feels like those days again. It feels like, like One Piece is fresh again for me. You know, there was a time, you know, where I had much more going on, and you know, it was much busier and all of this stuff, and it, you know, One Piece sort of just became this thing where I was like, oh, the chapter is out, yeah, let me read it, you know, and I never stopped, you know, with it. I always had a love for it, but you know, I fell away from the community, and I think coming back has been really fun for me. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for helping me build this community. And you know, let's keep at it. Catch me next week. I'll be here for my birthday chapter, after the chapter that came out on my birthday. Because my birthday's 10/31. Next chapter is 10/31. So we're here celebrating 2 weeks in a row, back to back. All right. So keep the same gear for the stream. What the next week's? I'm probably gonna do a blue drip for the 10/31 one. But you know, this was a lot of fun. I'll definitely have this drip for the analysis. So you know, don't worry. So let's look here. Boom. All right. Very motivated said, have a good day, Randy. Thank you for all you give the community and to us. I'm so glad that I found this little corner I can be myself in. That's how I feel. I get to be myself with you guys too, you know. We get to talk about our, you know, silly pirate stuff that we got here. Yeah. So, all right, guys. I'm out. Thanks again. Later. I'll see you all soon. Look out for the Bebop trailer thing, and then the analysis, and next week for 10/31. All right. See, let's play it out here.
Bro, look, he got the heat on feet, bro. Savage. He said the gods. It was food. Devil. It was spices. Certified drip. It's about to get spicy.